A new research from industry leaders has proven that the upcoming XRP Ledger automated market maker outperforms traditional AMMs such as Uniswap on multiple metrics. By the way, Ripple CLO Stuart Alderoty has taken to the X platform to reveal the settlement offer made by the SEC before it officially filed its lawsuit against the blockchain-powered payment company. Finally, the question, will the Federal Reserve use XRP, is increasingly relevant in the world of cryptocurrencies, particularly in the context of central bank digital currencies. Recently, the U.S. Federal Reserve received multiple suggestions regarding the use of XRP in a public questionnaire about CBDCs, prompting speculation about the potential integration of this cryptocurrency into the Federal Reserve's operations. Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 31st of December. According to the paper, the research was carried out by some prominent names in the industry, including Dr. Paolo Tasca, a renowned economist, chairman of the DLT Science Foundation and co-chair at Hedera, and Dr. Yebo Feng, computer security expert and research fellow at NYU Singapore. Other notable names on the list are Walter Hernandez, Faraz Dahi, Anchal Malhotra, and Jiahua Su. XRP community influencer Ari recently spotlighted the research paper in a post on X. The paper reveals that the research aimed to test the XRP AMM to assess its ability to address issues and limitations observed with traditional AMMs, especially those on Ethereum. Some of these issues include large impairment losses, high transaction cost, price synchronization challenges, and substantially high slippage. The goal of the research was to evaluate the possibility of the XRP AMM tackling these problems by leveraging the features of the XRP ledger. In the research, the industry leaders carried out an assessment of the XRP AMM's underlying infrastructure involving the AMM's participants, users, and liquidity providers, the native XRP DEX, and inherent risks such as implicit economic costs. They also analyzed these factors in comparison with other AMMs like Uniswap. Based on a comprehensive evaluation, the results confirmed that the XRP AMM beats other established entities such as Uniswap by significantly reducing transaction costs and impairment losses. The XRP AMM also boasts better price synchronization and high operational efficiency, the research paper says. Moreover, the paper further recommended the XRP Ledger AMM as a better alternative to the existing AMMs in the market, including Uniswap. The use of Uniswap in the evaluation is pivotal, as the Ethereum-based decentralized exchange has grown to become the dominant DEX, commanding millions in trade volume. Despite its promise, the XRPL is still yet to welcome the native AMM, with the amendment still up for voting. As of now, up to 17 validators have voted in favor of the amendment, while 18 validators have retained an A vote. Some XRP community members have expressed concern about the delay in approving the amendment. Well, that's not all. According to Alderoty, part of the SEC settlement offer before the lawsuit was officially filed required the regulator to announce that XRP is a security. In addition, the SEC also offered a small window for the market to come into compliance with existing securities laws. Notably, Alderoty disclosed that Ripple rejected the settlement offer because it was confident that XRP was not a security and that there was no established framework for crypto compliance at the time. With Ripple rejecting the offer, the regulator officially charged Ripple with violating securities law on December 22, 2020. The SEC alleged that Ripple and two of its execs offered and sold XRP as an unregistered security. It has been 3 years since the SEC officially sued Ripple. However, several developments have emerged in the legal battle, including the highly anticipated summary judgment released on July 13th. As reported earlier, U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that XRP is not, in and of itself, a security. No matter the spin that Clayton, Hinman, Gensler, or anyone else puts on this case now, it was always about one thing, proving that XRP is not, in and of itself, a security, Alderoty said. In addition, the prominent legal expert said Ripple put everything on the line and engaged the SEC in an intense legal tussle. He stressed that Ripple won the lawsuit even though only a few believed the company would succeed. Furthermore, Alderoty noted that Ripple successfully exposed the SEC's hypocrisy and tyranny during the lawsuit. Last year, Magistrate Sarah Nedburn, one of the judges presiding over the case, pointed out the SEC's hypocrisy and inconsistent arguments. The judge bashed the regulator for adopting its litigation position to further its desired goal and not out of faithful allegiance to the law. It is unclear whether the Ripple lawsuit will end in a settlement. The securities regulator has yet to publicly make any settlement offer to put an end to the multi-year legal tussle. The lawsuit is currently in the remedy stage, as the court seeks to determine the appropriate penalty Ripple could pay for violating the law. Once the remedies phase is concluded, the court will issue its final judgment. After the final judgment is released, the SEC would decide whether to appeal the summary judgment decision at the Second Circuit or agree to settle with Ripple. Now to our big question of the day: will the Federal Reserve use XRP? Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. XRP, developed by Ripple, has gained prominence due to its capabilities in facilitating instant cross-border payments and settlements. Its potential role in shaping CBDCs was highlighted in the Federal Reserve's public questionnaire, which sought insights into the risks, benefits, privacy concerns, and other aspects of CBDC adoption. The questionnaire's focus on XRP's utility in the digital currency landscape marks a significant recognition of its technological advantages. While the Federal Reserve has not made any definitive decisions regarding the adoption of a CBDC, it is actively exploring the benefits and risks of such digital currencies. This exploration includes understanding how a CBDC could enhance the U.S. domestic payment system, which is already efficient and secure. The Federal Reserve's investigation into CBDCs indicates an openness to incorporating digital currencies like XRP in its framework if they align with its objectives. Several scenarios could lead to the Federal Reserve's adoption of XRP instant settlements. XRP's speed and efficiency in processing transactions could make it a valuable asset for instant settlements in a CBDC framework. Cross-border transactions. XRP's proven track record in facilitating cross-border payments may position it as a bridge currency for international transactions involving a U.S. CBDC. Interoperability. XRP's ability to integrate with various payment platforms could enhance the interoperability of a CBDC, ensuring seamless transactions across multiple networks. The idea of the Federal Reserve using XRP has generated diverse opinions. Technology advocates. Some industry experts have highlighted XRP's potential in overcoming technical challenges, such as offering effective offline capabilities for CBDCs. James Hughes advocated for an open approach towards cryptocurrencies like XRP by the Federal Reserve, emphasizing consumer choice and innovation. Ryan Hanna highlighted XRP's offline capabilities and its potential to facilitate seamless point-of-sale transactions. Kenneth Walker pointed out XRP's speed in settling cross-border payments and its cost-effectiveness compared to traditional systems. Critics and skeptics. Others remain cautious, questioning the necessity of integrating a cryptocurrency like XRP into the Federal Reserve system. Federal Reserve considerations. The Federal Reserve's discussion paper on CBDCs reflects a cautious approach, considering the potential impact on the U.S. financial system structure and the need for consumer privacy and defense against criminal activities. Future predictions. The growing mentions of XRP in discussions related to the Federal Reserve CBDC plans may indicate a potential shift towards considering cryptocurrencies in official financial strategies. Luke Keji proposed utilizing XRPL as a foundational technology for interoperability between public chains and CBDCs. Ernest Shackleton expressed confidence in XRP's ability to facilitate transferability across various payment platforms. The question, will the Federal Reserve use XRP, remains open-ended. The Federal Reserve's exploration of CBDCs and the multiple recommendations for XRP reflect a growing interest in the potential of cryptocurrencies to revolutionize the financial scene. As the dialogue continues, XRP's role in the future of digital currencies, particularly in the context of the Federal Reserve, warrants close attention. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. Make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.